Okay, so today's videos are a part of 4-part series of videos. So, or I could learn to edit them and then put them all together, but it seems far too complicated for my brain to cope with. I can just do all the talking. And anyway, so I was just teaching the kids. I'm covered in green paint. I have made a discovery that I thought, okay, today we are going to paint rocks with green paint at the beginning of the lesson. I'm going to sneeze, I've got a tickly nose. Okay, I'm going to paint we're going to paint like rocks, obviously you know that. Green with green paint, and then at the beginning of the lesson, then let it dry, and then I have this bubble wrap. It's a big fat bubble wrap. This one, it's really, really big. And I thought we can paint on the bubble wrap. I've seen this done before. And you paint the bubble and then you press it over the shell. So when the paint's dry, you press that on and then it will have like all the evenly spaced spots on the shell. It'll look really good. And it did come out pretty good, I have to say. The first layer of paint wasn't completely dry on most of them. So it didn't come out perfectly well. But it came out okay, you know. Oh no, God, this way, because I keep doing that. I couldn't remember, I just go straight. It's faster if I go this way. Anyway, yeah, so... And up to there we were okay. And then the last part was supposed to be, I'd already prepared like little, like kind of lollipop shaped, like necks and heads. And green card. I brought my hot glue gun and I brought green pipe cleaners, and we were going to make the heads and the feet of the tortoise. So they're going to learn the word tortoise. And yeah, so it was good. I stuck a head on one of the bodies, to my one, to test it, and that seemed okay. And then I stuck the pipe cleaners on, and then it stuck to my friend, and then it just came off. And I was like, oh, okay. So I tried to stick a bit more on and glue it on, and I waited for it to dry a bit, but it still, they just at the end of it, once it dried, it just came off unstuck. So, hot glue does not stick to stones, I guess. So now I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to have to experiment this week. I'm going to have to see if it's possible to glue it on with, normal school glue. The white stuff that sticks everything. I was quite surprised the hot glue didn't work. I mean, I just my daughter's shoe together, glued up. So yeah, a bit of a conundrum. Otherwise, how are we supposed to stick a head and feet on a rock? I don't know. Unless I make it all out of paper and we just do one big piece of paper, we glue that maybe to the thing. I have no idea. I am quite confused. So a little bit of science going to go on, look, arts and crafts science, I guess, to find out what can be done. Anyway, so that was the extent of my exciting lesson today. We sang animal songs. There were some extra kids today because it was Father's Day, so the schools are all closed. So the other kids that don't usually go there, that maybe have siblings there, came today. And it's a small world. You live in a town, and I like this town a lot because I lived in this town. I lived in a few different towns. In the province of Viterbo, before I moved to Ladispoli. And Ladispoli is about 30 minutes from Rome by the sea. I always thought it was north, but it's not north, it's west. Northwest? West? I'm not really sure. Anyway, and I lived in this area, so the town I lived in, they were kind of, the shop's closed. So in the towns that I lived in were, the average, population was somewhere anywhere between 3 and 5,000 people. So quite small communities where basically, in my opinion, because I live there, they tend to just have one brain cell for the whole town. They just share it. They take turns. That's not true of everyone. There were some nice people in the town, but honestly, I'm not friends with anyone that I used to live, that I was friends with there then, except for maybe one or two people. I'm honestly, genuinely not Facebook friends, not friends with any of these people anymore. And so that just kind of goes to show I'm friends with people from Mexico that I met 20 years ago, but I'm not friends with people that I, well, 19 years ago, but I'm not friends with, I have like 1 or 2 Facebook friends from that town, that area. So, as I was saying, so it's quite nice to go from like this small town to this town which is not Rome, okay? I mean, it literally takes me 10 minutes to drive to and from work in this sort of school. I love working in this sort of school, it's great. It takes me 10 minutes to get there. The other place I used to work took me 5 minutes to get there, you know, and the rush hour is probably about 25 minutes of people just driving very slowly down one road. So it's really nice, you know. It's not a beautiful town to look at. I mean, I'll give you that. It's really not. It's not, the town itself is only about, I think it's about 100 years old, if that. It's not an old town, so there's nothing really old about it. There's nothing really historical here. I mean, there's like they're like Roman ruins, there used to be Roman villas here in the seacoast, but there's nothing really much to see historically, not a great deal. But, you know, you work and you meet people, but you don't tend to kind of bump into them very often, you know? Whereas when you live in a small town, you bump into everyone knows everyone, everyone's related to everyone. So I was just teaching now, the little kids, and I looked up out the window and I saw someone who looked familiar. It's a friend of mine on Facebook, an old student I used to teach, who is really great. He's a really smart kid. He was very smart, very shy. And I'm like, okay, this kid's, you know, he's a good kid. He was in the front. I was teaching him first certificate, Cambridge exam, English. You know, good kid, smart, you know, nice, very polite. And I was thinking, that looked like him. And then, you know, I come out to get my shoes and coat and everything to leave. And he's sitting there, like at the computer where I'm working at this playgroup. And I was like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, you know, my mum is his mum is my boss. And this person was like, what? I was like, hey, I used to teach your son. She's like, what? So it's kind of cool when that happens, you know. It's not too small where everyone knows all your business all the time, but it's small enough for, you know, that kind of fun little situation to happen occasionally. It's quite nice. One of the other little girls I teach in this group, her mum was one of my son's nurses at the hospital up here. And another little girl's mums was my daughter's teacher last year. So, so it's kind of crazy. You do kind of, but again, you don't kind of see them enough for them to be in your face and knowing all your business. So I like that. Anyway, this kid though, who I taught, very shy in the classroom, and then he was just like, and I don't remember, he must have told me, or they must have, you know, and I found out anyway, he's a DJ. He he's a really good, like, proper, like, beat music. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure there's a proper word for it. I'm not in the know for this kind of language. I don't know the lingo. Ooh, look this way today. Ooh, very smartly. I took a shortcut through the grass. My hair's a mess. Anyway, so this kid is basically like, you know, sees him in the class, super shy, super just like chilling and doing his work and getting good grades. And then you've got like your video and you go see him and he's like mixing like all his decks and he's mixing his music, and it is really good. I'm not really into that music, but he's good. Lorenzo Avantaggiato, I think his name is. So he is, you should find, if you like, you know, even if you know that music, he's really good. Great student, fantastic. I was like, wow, what a small world. Yeah, I do like living here because I've yet to meet people that I want to spit in the face, spit at. I don't like you. There's a few people like that. But one of my other bosses I used to work for, a lady I used to work for, she is the spawn of Satan. Nasty, nasty woman. Actually, speaking of people I used to work with I found on Facebook, I've been searching for a while now, But on Facebook, I found one of the two sisters, the two little girls I used to au pair for in France. So the last time I saw this girl, she was a little over 18 months. She was coming on to 2. It was January. Her birthday was in April. So she was a few months away from being 2 years old. That was the last time I saw her. Way back in 1998. No? Yes, 1998. So, and I found her. I've been looking for a while, and I finally found her. And she is in France. This is where I worked in France. She is now a nurse. She's grown up to be an absolutely stunning, gorgeous woman. Smart, because she's a nurse. Her sister, who was also, I think, related in some way to the devil at the time, apparently seems to have outgrown that. Apparently she's very nice now. But the sister did confirm that, yes, she was a little bit on the evil side when she was little. She's now a doctor, so I'm really impressed. Well done, girls. And it's so crazy, you know. And I said to this girl, you know, she's like, you know, I don't have any memories of you, I don't remember you. She knew of me, but she didn't know me. And I was like, you know what, I loved you so much, and I just felt like I wanted her to know that she was loved. Even if she doesn't know who it was that loved her, but that she was loved by someone, not just her family, that she meant a great deal to me. I absolutely love this kid. Wonderful little girl. Just like a little... Oh, God, I'm so rubbish at just moving my car. Okay, who on earth is my cousin talking to? I think he's talking to my neighbour. So bizarre. I'm like, he's talking to some guy. My cousin lives in Sweden. He doesn't know anyone here except my uncle, who is our uncle in common. Okay, I'm just going to park and find out. I think he's talking to my next neighbour. Bye, everyone.